Hey Cancer, how's it going everyone? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the second half of December. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. Only take messages that resonate with you. If you are interested, I do offer personal readings. You can contact me below in the description box to set up our personal read. And thank you so much, Cancer, in advance for your likes, your shares, your comments, contributions. I appreciate everyone's support. Let's take a look at the sign of Cancer. Second half of December. What are the messages for you guys? Energy for Cancer. Well, Seven of Cups with the High Priestess, both of these in reverse. It seems like, I don't always read reversals, guys. I usually, intuitively, I will sometimes pick up message from that. I feel like that's kind of saying here that, you know, you might be feeling that your intuition is, maybe you're second guessing or you're not really trusting in your intuition here, because the Seven of Cups can sometimes represent illusion. In reverse, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of options that you don't know how to make a decision around something, or you're not maybe you're ignoring your intuition. Maybe your intuition is really telling you to go in a direction, to make a choice, to do something, but I feel like you're torn, or you're caught in this sense of an illusion about what would be, you know, what's real, what's not. Or, you know, it's like you're doubting your intuition here. You're not trusting in something, so you're not necessarily making a decision. With that Seven of Cups in reverse, you're sort of falling to disbelief almost, or letting the decision sit longer than maybe it needs to. So this could be a decision around something that you're doing in life, whatever. I feel like the High Priestess is, you know, the professional, or maybe it's even psychic work. Some of you may be preventing or stopping. Maybe you're not trusting that you can do what you really can do. Maybe your intuition really is there for you, but you go into freeze mode, or you don't really want to make a decision around something that could involve intuitive work. And I feel like that sometimes can happen, where you get, you know, second guess yourself. You doubt your skills or your abilities when it comes to your intuition. Let's see what the outcome of that is. The Queen of Swords, okay? So the Queen of Swords definitely is very good at making decisions. She's thinking them through. So this may be something that you have to also say, okay, well, logically, whether you want to listen to your intuition or not, or whether you feel like what is maybe some of the logical sense here? There is a decision that you're going to eventually have to come to. So it's kind of like, I feel like the Queen of Swords is saying, Cancer, bite the bullet and do something, because there are a lot of possibilities there for you. There's a lot there that you could be learning, that you could be growing, that you could be, you know, elevating in an area of your life or yourself. And it's sort of the Queen of Swords is saying, like, you know, shit or get off the pot kind of thing. Make a decision, bite the bullet and go for it. The Fool card, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's like, go follow the things that make you want to get excited for things. What is this direction you're going into, Cancer? And I think the reason why some of you are a little bit hesitant, or you're not listening to your intuition, you're not trusting in your gut feeling, is because it is something all brand new for you, the Fool card. And you might be sort of wondering, like, you know, I am excited about that. I do feel really enthused about going down a new path, but because it's new, there's something there that could be, you know, scaring you or freaking you out. Some of you may be waiting. It's almost like I feel like the Knight of Cups is the one that comes rushing in with the sort of to push you. So it's kind of like you'll act, or you're waiting for somebody or something to show up to kind of push you. It's almost like you're waiting for somebody else or something else to make the decision for you. Sometimes, if I give an example, like you really want to leave a job, let's say, and you're waiting and you're like, I really want to leave, but I'd rather they just lay me off. I don't want to make the decision for myself. It would be easier, or it would force me to do something if I just got laid off. And so I think that you might have to take a little bit more courage. And like I said, the Queen of Swords, just rip the Band-Aid off here and follow where you truly feel excited to go. Because I don't think your emotions are sort of like dying off. I think your emotions are kind of boiling there and like, I need a change, or I need to do something new, or I need to, this is something that I have to eventually make a decision on. But you're just ignoring that inner calling with that High Priestess in reverse. I feel like you're blocking what you wake up and you might even have a dream. You may have intuitive hits or a dream that shows you that you've left something or moved into a new direction, but you're still ignoring it. So you may get some very, with that Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups, you may get some really obvious things that, pop up and show you like signs why you should be moving into this Fool energy, taking that leap of faith, jumping into something new. You may get a conversation from somebody. You may overhear somebody talking about, I feel like some of you are overhearing somebody talking about what you're doing in like a coffee shop or something. And you're like, that person just is saying what I'm thinking, or they're talking about my dream, or it's like this coincidental thing. And these are not coincidences, Cancer. These are signs. This is the universe trying to reveal to you, to show you that it's time to make a decision on something here. I see all of those Seven of Cups in reverse. I see like thinking from the glass half full, or the glass half empty rather. And instead of looking at the glass half full and moving up and something to gain for you, I feel like there's a little bit of, again, I'm picking up the High Priestess in reverse as like, you really are deserving and worthy of what it is you want. But with those Seven of Cups in reverse, you're seeing things as a glass half empty. And it's like, can I do that? Can I, is it meant for me? Should I be doing that? What about if I fail? What about if I, So there's a little bit of this self-talk, but it's negative belief. See things as a half glass full. The glass half full, I should say. Okay. Some of you are getting... either you're singing, and this is kind of a strange thing, but you're singing in the shower, or you're humming, like it's like your dream, you're whistling. It's like you're whistling while you work, but you're doing this in the shower. There's something that you may get while you're in the shower or swimming or something like this. That's a very specific message. Maybe your idea came to you while you were in the shower, like it's a very reflective time. It can be very meditative to think, and it's sort of a personal space for 20 minutes that you can just think and reflect about your life, your day, dreams. People sing, they go into a bit of a dream world at times, and maybe something is happening there for some of you where this idea came to you. I'm getting something around a shower. Maybe your dream is something to do with bathrooms or something like this. Okay, let's see here. What else? What else for Cancer? So there definitely is the Fool. There definitely is something here that's meant for you. I feel like you are excited, but it's about making the decision to actually get that situation going. You have the Tower. So it is time to there is something here that's coming to an end for you, Cancer. And you may just be waiting for that Tower moment to happen before it's like you don't want to make the decision. Yeah, there's the opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Nine of Pentacles. So one of the things that you're going to love about this perspective is the independence that you're going to gain. This is very, there is a big opportunity. That Tower is followed by an Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. So there is something here that does get you into another game, another ballpark. It's something that keeps you busy, and it's an opportunity for you to really build up a lot of wealth or build up a lot of independence. You have the 8 and 9 of Pentacles. The Hangman is sort of, I think it's asking you, Cancer, a couple of things. That one of the perspectives that you're seeing, or one of the things that's really great about if you move forward, is the fact that you have the opportunity to really grow more and to earn more independence, to get more, something that feels a little bit more personal and more self-achievement. But I feel like the Hangman is sort of saying, like, what is it that you're waiting for? Like, how long do you want to stay in a situation when there's so many possibilities that could be very profitable or very prosperity for you? Some of you are working your way out of some financial things. So I think in some there is a big opportunity. There is an offer here, Cancer, but I think some of you are kind of digging yourself out of a situation that you were kind of stuck in. And some of you are needing to, or you're willing to make sacrifices right now in order to get to where you want to be. So whether that is, I don't know, you're making some sacrifices here to sort of, because you're wanting to get to a destination, especially around your finances. So you may be cutting back, you may be sort of saying, I'm taking transit versus my own car, whatever this is. You're making compromises, you're doing something to focus on building your wealth, maybe getting out of debt, putting in some extra hours, working extra shifts. You're taking up opportunities here. So if you're given the opportunity, I think right now, Cancer, this is a good time to take opportunities. So if some of you are sort of refusing or rejecting, say, an extra shift, I would say this may be a really good time for you, if you have enough energy, if you have enough in you, to take advantage of the extra opportunities or the extra hours or money that could be coming in for you. It's a good time to do that because it gets you further out of any debts and closer to more of what you need to get to in your independence, your financial independence. I really think here, Cancer, that you're going to really see the opportunity once this past comes to an end, because the Tower followed by the Ace of Pentacles is like, the Tower can really shake up your life. It can, something's just no longer serving purpose in your world. And I think you're going to see what you sort of were hanging on to, what you were procrastinating or hesitating on jumping into this new endeavor. You're going to see it when you're in it. But again, it's sometimes we can't envision ourselves. And that might be something that you want to do here with that High Priest. You may want to really get in touch with your like third eye, your mind's eye, like envision yourself, Cancer, almost have a daydream. Maybe you've had the dream, like envision your life, envision your situation where you want to be. Okay, like the dream and how that looks for you. Paint a picture, write a song. I keep getting like someone's whistling. It's like, write down your dream, a poem, a song, whatever this is. Learn as much as you can. And there is more learning, I think, involved in the new thing that you're jumping into. It's definitely for some of you intuitive work. Okay. It's imposter syndrome. Thank you. That's what some of you are feeling. Okay. Try to trust this. Try to envision where you're going. Try to embrace this and be willing to make some mistakes. Be willing to have a couple of be willing to have a little bit of failure here, Cancer, and let go of any perfectionism. Like, be willing to say, okay, well, that was a trial run. Or, when I was doing tarot readings, I was just doing them for free. And that's one of the things, I just started doing them for free. And those exact same people that were strangers, I put an ad out online on Kijiji at the time. And I just said, like, free tarot readings. And I explained myself to people, and the same people would come back looking for a reading 6 months later. And then, like, the spiral upward started to take place. And sometimes even in readings, you have to be willing to sort of walk away, or a job, whatever you're doing, and say, I either nailed it, or you did well because you're going to get validation. Or sometimes you leave feeling like, I don't know how that went. But then it's oddly enough, you find out that that person's calling you again. So obviously you did something well. So I think it is tricky for people in the intuitive field. I know that I've had moments, and especially YouTube is very different than when you have a personal reading with me. I think every single client who's read with me will tell you that, because I can't verify, and I'm talking to a screen by myself. So I'm picking up the general energy and interpreting this. So there's nothing that I can actually verify where I could do that otherwise. Or somebody would, confirm something or verify what I was saying. So there's a little bit of risk taking. There's a little bit of just giving it a shot, trusting that what you're going to put out there, there is going to be a little bit of like that wiggle room for, learning and having a few fallouts, or they're not failures, they're learning. Eight of Pentacles, you're studying, you're learning, it's part of the goal to get to where you want to be, especially if a lot of you want to be if you want to get into independent work. I think that there's something here that's saying, although you might have a lot where you are, you may feel stuck because you don't have another part of your life. You don't have your freedom, or you don't have your independence, but you have all these other things. It's a trade-off. There's trade-off energy here. Okay. I'm going to do your Oracle of the Birds message here for you. Actually, you know what, guys? I want to do the well-being cards from Esther Hicks. This is a new deck that I'm using. I recently got it. So this is about abundance and the teachings of Abraham Hicks, Esther and Jerry Hicks. Let's see what this is, because it's very much a manifesting type of deck. What the message is for the sign of Cancer. Because I feel like for a lot of you, this is financial-based, work-based energy. Trusting in your path, guys. Oh, these are really fresh and new. They're still sticky, but I want that card, whatever it is. I choose to be here in this glorious physical body. To be this me has been my choice. To be this me has been my choice. You choose the opportunity to experience this delicious contrast and to co-create with other joy-seeking beings. So fine-tune the process of deliberate thought. What, where, when, and with whom you create are choices too. So again, there is a little bit of a co-creation or creating something here, Cancer. I do think that a lot of you are maybe stepping into your creative. And I feel that very much with your eight and nine of Pentacles here. There's a lot of developing and working hard at something that you're very good at, you're very skillful at, you're very creative at. So you have choices. And maybe that's where you have to co-create. That could be that Queen of Swords, somebody that can really vocalize with you or give you, straight up advice or just straight up honest feedback. So there could be connecting with or asking people their opinions, asking their feedback, asking their advice, maybe interview somebody, brainstorm with somebody, shadow with somebody, whatever is going to help you. Okay, Cancer, I want to wish you guys a great day. I hope that reading helped. Thank you so much for everything, all of your likes, shares, comments. I appreciate that. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.